Africa is not poor, but rather the circumstances it faces make it so, quite often by design, and due to a complex web of factors that are within its control. The rest of the world has always been several steps ahead development-wise, and Africa playing catch-up with a blindfold, walking on the edge of a razor-sharp sword, balancing its future and fate ever so delicately. So much has been said about this great continent called Africa. From the savannas to the jungles, Africa has witnessed struggles that have shaped its destiny. Heroes have risen, their stories sung with pride, yet the stark reality remains unchanged. It's time to peel back the layers and unearth the truth that lies beneath. As the sun rises on this vast land, it illuminates the backbone of Africa. Agriculture. A sector that holds the power to transform lives, reduce poverty, and ensure food security. But as time marches on, a widening gap threatens the very foundation of progress. The African youth, the heartbeat of the continent's future, faces a monumental challenge: a generation gap in agriculture. As older farmers pass the baton to the next generation, who will carry it forward? It's a race against time, a race against tradition, and a race for survival. Today, we embark on a quest to unravel the mystery that has held Africa in its grip for far too long. We explore the untold stories, the hidden potentials, and the solutions that lie within Africa's grasp. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to share this journey of enlightenment with the world. Together, we'll shatter stereotypes, break barriers, and empower African youth to seize control of their destiny. We unravel one of the complex web of factors that have held this magnificent continent back, keeping it on a perpetual quest to catch up with the rest of the world. Africa is a captivating tale, a tale of resilience, hope, and the unyielding spirit of its people. It's time to unveil the true Africa, a land of boundless possibilities and infinite promise. The African youth, the torchbearers of tomorrow, hold the key to unlocking the continent's potential. But why is it that progress seems just out of reach? The majority of people in sub-Saharan Africa live in rural areas, where human development levels are often the lowest. Agriculture, being the backbone of these communities, holds the key to reducing poverty and ensuring food security. With agriculture responsible for nearly 70% of domestic employment and 75% of domestic trade on the continent, it's clear that supporting this sector can be a game changer. However, there are bottlenecks that hinder progress. Many young people see agriculture as unglamorous and not financially rewarding. Additionally, a lack of support in rural areas, such as access to finance and markets, drives rural to urban migration, contributing to the widening generational gap in food production. The consequences of this gap are dire. Older farmers are getting older, and younger generations are less inclined to take over, leading to a potential collapse of rural economies. So, how can we make agriculture appealing to youth and ensure a sustainable future? There's hope in embracing technology and the digital era. The younger generation has grown up surrounded by smartphones, software programs, and other devices, which can be harnessed to modernize agriculture. Africa's vast uncultivated land offers an expansion opportunity, and with the right approach, we can make agriculture sustainable for a growing population. To bridge the generation gap, we must make better use of agricultural technologies. By inspiring and supporting young entrepreneurs, we can turn traditional farming into modern businesses that participate in global, regional, and local value chains. This calls for investment in agriculture startups and entrepreneurship development platforms. At the policy level, it's crucial to emphasize the role of youth in agricultural development. Gender equality should also be incorporated into these processes to ensure policymakers are fully committed to the cause. IGMARC is already working towards bridging the gap. by aligning its programs with the Science Agenda for Africa Agriculture (S3A), which promotes science, technology, and innovation. IGMARC is taking strides to transform agriculture on the continent. We must remember that addressing the agricultural generation gap in Africa is not only vital for economic growth, but also for food and nutrition security. By empowering the younger generation and embracing technology, we can build a sustainable future and ensure prosperity for all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who care about Africa's socio-economic development and want to be part of our mission to bring Africa's untold stories to the world. Until next time, remember, Africa is not poor, it's a land waiting to rise, and the African youth will be the ones to take it there. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.